Everybody, it's Emmylou here again, and this week I have been pondering what to talk about. We've spoken a lot about business, about the courses, how it's going to work, maybe what's in the kit, how to run your business. But I just thought I'm going to come on and talk about all the positive reasons to become a sugarer or a sugarista. So, that's what we're going to talk about. And the first one is hair removal. Now, that one's quite an obvious one. If you are interested in hair removal, then this is obviously a topic for you. It might be that you're already in the industry, you like hair removal, but you're looking for a new product or a new process. And then sugaring could be the absolute answer. It has so many positives, which we often talk about on here. So many positives for the skin and hair reduction, the list is endless. So if you are interested in hair removal, then sugaring definitely could be the new transition, the new upgrade, the new upskill that you've been looking for. Then, if you like people and working with people, sugaring is usually on a one-to-one. You might be working on yourself in your own studio, but with other clients. So, liking people and wanting to talk and have that rapport is definitely something that's up there on, you know, why to become a sugarista. I have obviously spoken quite a few times about how I have worked in a spa background and that I don't get that rapport with clients the same. I love having my clients in and getting to see them time after time, getting to know about them, their story, their journey, and ultimately how I can help them the most. So I may be a sugarista, but I, for myself, offer a multitude of treatments. And the service can go back and forth. So it might be that I have somebody in for a facial and they start talking about the bristliness on their chin, and then we bring them over into the sugaring world, or they've been sugaring and they're telling me about their bad back. And we get them in for a massage, and I'm able to help them because I know about their life story. I know what they do day to day. And I know that from being able to talk to them and have that rapport, that I'm able to deliver them a service that is going to help. And I love helping people. Now, let me just say, liking people in your job can be different. So if you're sitting there thinking that you do not like people, I'm with you. I am not about Saturday day food shopping. I'm not about the traffic journey. I'm not about busy pavements and people walking slow and not sticking to the left side of the path so that you can overtake on the right. I've got lots of these Victor Mildrew moaning moments that I can say that I'm not here for people, but in my sanctuary of space that's in my control of a service that I enjoy delivering, I absolutely love people. So don't just think because you get road rage that you're not a people person. You absolutely could be. It's just having the right variables for that. So we've covered, first and foremost, the actual topic of hair removal, being a people person and wanting to help others. You can help people by, walking them across the street, picking up litter, but you can also help them in their day-to-day life. And I find that so, so rewarding. Having someone that's maybe come from shaving and seeing that smooth result, or getting a shaving rash and having that shadow under their underarms. Oh my gosh, I get so excited when somebody tells me that they're getting married, and I'm like, please tell me that sugaring the underarms is in the plan. As you can see, get so excited. Um, and that's it. It's about helping people and again, loving what we do. Um, for me, I am a one-man band, so I am all marketing, all social media, all treatment, reception. But it's me and my rules and my way. Again, we've spoken about my spa background and how I like to deliver my treatments. I've worked in multiple places with multiple people. And for me and my standard, I want to deliver what I want to deliver. So that by being a sugarer, you absolutely can run your own business your own way with your own vibe. It might be that you want to be in a medical grade aesthetic building with nurse practitioners and that real white clean place. It might be that you are more holistic and that sugar being natural, and that maybe you want to do an element of both and you want that more zen element. You can obviously work it that way. I would say I'm sort of in that middle ground. I like to have that relaxation, that calm, that zen, that switch off, that disconnect from the outside world. That's why I work on a one-to-one basis with my clients. But you might be in the hustle and bustle of a city. You might be wanting to vibe and bounce off other staff members and being in this, house of beauty. It doesn't matter what vibe you have, there is somebody out there that is looking for that exact vibe. I mean, my place is like camel, caramels, black. Realistically, nothing that feminine. I'm just quite a unisex, gender neutral place. I just like most of my house. My stairs are black, my taps are black, my plug sockets are black. I like black, she says. But you might be pink and floral. You might be, boho chic. It doesn't matter. Whatever your vibe is, if you've got a vibe and you feel that there is never a place for you to go and there's never a place that you feel comfortable, then you can absolutely make sugaring deliver the environment that you are looking for, and you will absolutely attract those clients. Mine has instrumental music, it's not playing current pop, but some people will vibe with music or scent or color or texture. You can absolutely customize working in this industry exactly as you want. So if you are searching and you've been for treatments and can't find something that's for you, then maybe this is your calling to go and deliver and give people what you're looking for. So that's that one. What else? Why else become a sugarer? It's flexible. Um, we often talk about being your own boss, but that does mean that you can become flexible with your offerings and times. I will say this one with a pinch of salt. You can look at it that you need to deliver a service to the public and reflect the hours that the public are looking for. But equally, as long as you are clear with what you offer, you will still find people that are willing to either travel to you, work their schedule around you, have a doctor's appointment around you. Um, Gone are the days that we are open all weekend and all late nights. I work Wednesday, Thursdays, and Fridays, and 1 or 2 Saturdays a month. And my Saturdays are half times. So I'll finish at like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. I feel like that's the perfect balance for me and my family. I do a couple of them, but even when I do work them, I'm still available for the mid-afternoon and still get to go out and enjoy. Um, I do one late night a week. I work after the school run, dependent on which quarter. I drop and open my Wednesdays. So in the summer quarter, which is for me July, August, and September, I do every other Wednesday so that I'm not having to use childcare and parents and things like that. I can be off that little bit more. And then I swap my Wednesdays with my Saturdays. So you can be fully flexible in what you offer to work around you. Maybe you need to work after the school run and before the school run. And maybe you have afternoon, evening, and maybe you go back to work for a few hours in the evening because you've got a partner in or childcare available, which means that you can go back out and you're quite happy to work maybe late nights. Maybe you just do evenings, or you just do weekends. You can customize it yourself. So if you are wanting out of the rat race and you're not sure how you're going to implement it, you can absolutely implement one day or one evening or one Saturday and build a clientele. And when demand follows, you can then add extra days. Nobody says that you have to hit the ground running with a studio and be open 7 days a week. That does not have to be the way. These things can take time, and it's really nice to implement them and follow the demand as and when it happens. So that's absolutely fine. What else can we cover? Why be a sugarista? It's fun. It is fun. Okay. So whether or not you're training, whether or not you are hashing out maybe new ideas, concepts, we are a fun community. And as you can see, we share information. We are not about being this small individual, not telling your secrets. We're here to endorse people and help them in their journey. And it really makes me smile. I love the sugaring world. It is so fun and so fun to be a part of. If you had any apprehension about moving to the industry, thinking it was off-putting or maybe not approachable, then you need to wash those sort of thoughts away because it's not like that at all. And especially, I can speak for Green and Gold and our community of educators and students. You know, it's not like that at all. It's really fun. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I can talk about. Flexibility. I mean, financially, you can, charge your worth, charge what you feel is right. There's flexibility there. Um, no, I think I've covered some of the major topics there. But this is another ploy. If there's something that maybe I haven't covered and you are itching to know the answer, you don't have to post it publicly. You can drop us an email, DM us if it's on social media. Just ask a question, and I'm more than happy to cover any topic. Whether it's hair removal, clientele, if we're talking gender or anything at all, any question that you have that's pressing about maybe moving into the industry, you're in the industry, troubleshooting, ask away and I will cover that. Until then, have a great week and I will speak to you next week on Monday for another Zoom.